It's an element of Japan that's often overlooked in guidebooks, which is strange because it's so dynamic in sounds and visuals, it's hard to miss. Pachinko is a familiar addition to the Japanese cityscape. Its boldness can make it seem intimidating and inaccessible. It's a staple of the Japanese aesthetic. Strange, loud, bright, and exciting. The first time I ever encountered Pachinko, I heard it before I saw it. It's like a sensory experience. It's bright, and really it's loud. It's really, I can't underline how loud it is. In the simplest form, it's a cousin of pinball with its earliest roots in 18th century France. In the 1920s, an earlier version of the game became a staple in local candy stores in Japan. Japanese children started calling the game Pachi Pachi, referencing the machine's unique sounds. Neon colors reminiscent of J-pop music videos on steroids. There's rows upon rows of pachinko machines, and in a country that's pressed for space, it's unbelievable how giant pachinko parlors are. To understand pachinko a little better, let's see how the machines are made. First, holes are made in the pachinko board, into which metal pins are inserted. The metal pins are checked by hand for spacing accuracy. Wind pockets and spinners are attached. Yes, there are multiple wind pockets. Now we have all the front pieces in place. Time to install the circuit board. Add the lever, ball collecting tray, and window frame. Connect the electronics and test out the machine. There you go! First glance, it seems like it's just pachinko machine after pachinko machine, but they're actually customized and themed, like this one with the gun. It seems like there's a secret society around pachinko, and it doesn't seem like anyone doesn't know what they're doing, so to just walk in and kind of sit down, it's intimidating. And the reason everyone seems so comfortable is because in the end it is actually quite a simple game. The game is played by turning the lever to release metal balls. This initiates an orchestra of sounds. Turning it too hard sends the ball flying past your target. Turning it too little prevents the ball from reaching your target at all. The ball has to land in a winning pocket in order to start gaining favorable numbers. And the trick is to find that sweet spot. It's easy to grasp after a while. Basically, you want the ball to get into this hole, one hole. Once you get it into that hole, some other holes open up that are, each machine's a little different, but there's one hole that's important. This is a game of probability and statistics, some chance, some skill. The machines display their recent data, allowing players to decide which machine is worthy of their time. If you look at a pachinko parlor, you're going to see a ton of numbers above the machines. These include statistics like how many times it was played, how many times it was won, how well the machine did. And that's why when in the morning you look at a pachinko parlor, oftentimes you'll see a line in front of it because people are queuing to pick their favorite or best machine. People approach pachinko differently. Some people want machines that have won a lot. Some people want machines that have won a little the day before, thinking the probability will be higher for them to win that day, which adds an element of gambling to the game. The games are built this way with all this noise and lights to immediately grab you and immerse you in the environment. It's like you're cut off from the world in that moment. It's just all of a sudden happening. You're there. It's not like no warming up. All of a sudden it just goes. Sword. It's iconic. It's an element of Japanese pop culture. The sounds, the lights, the pins, the metal balls. It's some chance, some skill. It's ubiquitous to a point that's unimaginable, unless you come to Japan and see it for yourself. I hope this video shed some light on what pachinko is and how it came to be so popular in Japan. Make sure to subscribe, press the notification bell, and leave a like. See you in the next video.